big balls by Coach Peterson and the Eagles. On the goal line, every other team in the NFL would play conservatively, kick the field goal, hope to play him safe, and he pulls the reverse pass. Are you kidding? I mean, the metrics of it is a really smart move going forward on fourth down. The risk-reward, even if they didn't convert there, New England has to drive the length of the field, which they showed that they could do with the interception right in the previous series. But you know what? Tip of the cap. I love the fact that Philly learned from Jacksonville's mistake the week before and just went for it. You know, you have nothing to lose there. I think Philly really needs to just lay off the penalties. That holding penalty across the middle killed them in the last drive. They had them to the 3-and-out. Mills is just getting targeted at this point. They need to come up with an answer for what they can do there, because I think New England's going to repetitively go after him. They've avoided Ronald Darby all night. I think that they have a matchup that they like, and they're going to keep attacking Mills with double moves and things until he proves that he can shut it down. It was on the 3, and and here's one of the other things that I looked at. We talked about this before on the main show. You look at how often Brady is really trying to hammer in to Gronkowski, and he's zeroing in on him. He's looking. He's getting lucky that he's not getting his clock cleaned because he's trying to stare him down. And I really think that it's hurting the team now that Cooks is injured for the rest of the game. I thought the exact same. I was like, what specifies a head injury compared to a concussion? This is like the polite way of being like, well, you just got yo ass drilled. Is exactly what it sounded like. The second half, I really think the Eagles have to stay aggressive. If the last game against the Jaguars and also last year's Super Bowl versus the Falcons showed anything, if you ease up, if you play conservatively, New England's going to beat you with the last possession. They have to continue to stay aggressive as they have been, and I think for New England, they just have to just trust the process. What's gotten them here, they don't have to change a whole lot. They just got to continue to move the ball and hopefully get one or two stops, get another turnover that can help them get them back in this game.
That's what I'm looking at, and if my audio's messed up, I might not have been on the first part. I apologize, and I'll have to do something, cut it on the feed, or we might have to cut some of this out. But yeah, I'm looking at it here, and I think the keys to the second half are going to be just the Eagles getting stops, or the Patriots getting stops on defense. And you have to make field goals, man. I mean, who would have thought the Patriots were going to miss a field goal and an extra point? You make those. I know Philly missed an extra point, but at that point, you got to make them. In a key Super Bowl, those are things that the Patriots have done in the past. They've always got these down. And now I don't know if they do. Anything else you want to end on? I might actually be losing you. This might be bad.
We've seen a very exciting first half. It was. That's what this is. I think this is exactly the Super Bowl that we wanted to see happen. So I just hope that we keep the swing.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good Super Bowl. It's exactly what we did want to see. And second half, Patriots have to do what they did last year. Get a few key stops, come back in. I think we might have had some audio issues on this episode, so I apologize. I'll try to cut it together, get it back up if there's some mistakes or whatever. We'll salvage this, but I'll be back for sure after the game. And I don't want to take this any longer if there are issues, but we'll go after the game and see you guys enjoy the second half.